Yeah, so sit down. Yeah. And let me give you the tour of this.
Okay. Oh dear.
Okay. So this side is your main choices, and you can see the output here. Right now it's on wide read. That's this one. That's that camera right there. If you go to title, it would show what we're doing. If you go to ultra wide, that's over here, which isn't actually wider than that one in the moment. Usually it's further away. So we just call it ultra wide. Face-to-face read style is this. Notice the cordial curiosity kind of layout. Yeah. And there's an option where you can throw in, there's the gray background. Where's the blue? I'm not seeing it. All right, that's okay.
You just turned it blue, so.
You just did. Yeah. So now we have a 3 vertical. Right now you can't see all 3. Yes?
What if you put the headset on? FK talks and you can't hear him.
Yes.
Okay.
And
does it matter which year?
It doesn't actually, because we are pretty much monaural. Okay, so if somebody's speaking to us from the Discord, we'll pop up the Discord in between here as a 3 vertical. So that's good for there. And then a wide F2F is my favorite. We're using that wide, plus we have a little speech bubble with the other 2 cameras in place. I like this one the best.
Okay.
Yep, and Reed likes that one the best. And you can like whatever you like. You have control. Now, within each of theirs, like this speaking thing, so if somebody speaks in Discord, their name will show up.
Okay.
If that's on.
It's the read frame for the color change, you said.
Read frame?
Yeah.
That one there. Very good, thank you. Custom scale, like for example, he was 100%. So that's what it is last. If you type in here any number, because you're under my name, you're a production team member, it will adjust that scale.
Nice.
As usual in the thing, if you type dash and then something, like dash SOMBTHING, tink. Dash tells the bot to bring up these things, and if a production team member, and you are because you're here, votes it up, it will pop up, and then we can have the claim. I think that's claim read. Okay, I'm going to turn off the scale because they're overlapping. You'll see something.
Yeah.
So we can type their claim, or somebody else can, and we can vote it up, and then it'll show up on the screen.
Oh.
That's how that's done.
I'll try to remember that.
You don't need to at all. Don't need to at all. So, until we have an interlocutor.
All right.
Howdy. May I have a yellow when somebody gets a chance? Mind Onion, Alex.
Yes. Hello.
How did you get into street epistemology?
Well, street epistemology actually got me into a lot of things. The way I got into it was I would watch a lot of the. I had already decided I was an atheist for a very long time.
Okay.
But I wasn't vocal about it. I didn't really talk to anybody about it. Like, it was just something I privately held, and it didn't affect anything. But I would watch a lot of the videos that you would get from like Aaron Ra and those people.
Yeah.
And of course, Anthony did the video with Aaron Ra.
Yeah.
And that introduced me to Anthony, and I was like, this guy's doing something very, very different.
Yes.
And I really liked what he was doing, because my biggest problem with all of the stuff that was going on in those communities was like people get into like fights.
Yep.
Like, it wasn't like a physical altercations necessarily, but it was very like verbal sparring matches, and it just, like everybody ended up not liking each other at the end. And what Anthony was doing was, people didn't end up hating each other at the end. Which was really left an impression on me. And that got me to thinking like I could do this. And I was at a point also in my life where I wanted to try to meet more people. I didn't know many people, and I felt kind of isolated socially. And so I was like, hey, this is a great way for me to also talk to people and not have it end up in like a fight where like people hate each other at the end. And so like that all dovetailed together, and I was like, all right, I'll try doing this. And so then I got involved with like more atheism, activism stuff, and other things like that through street epistemology. And
Fantastic.
so,
Aaron, if you're paying attention to this, looking at that first video, at least then you really sucked at SE, and that's not a bad thing. And frankly, if for you to become good at SE would make you less of a scrappy fighter on our side, don't do it. It's okay. We got enough SE people. I would not want to lose one of our favorite, scrappiest debaters. Do your thing. Stay doing your thing. You're awesome. And if you want to do SE, you're fine. You're totally welcome to do so. And as long as it doesn't detract from your main gig. Anyway, that's my message to Aaron, if you're listening. Yeah, I really honor Aaron.
yeah,
I like his...
he has a unique way about him.
Yeah. Yeah. I also love how fast he can rattle off those things which he has learned as practice things like magical anthropomorphic immortal. Oh, it becomes, if I try to speak as fast as he does with those things, it's a tongue twister. I can't even. And people tell me to slow down speaking. It's great stuff.
Yeah, I think when you're doing this stuff, as long as he has, you've memorized so many things, and it's just like, how can I just get this information out as quickly as, because I've done this so many times. And I think you see that with the more experienced and older ones. They've done this a while, and they just, like, I mean, Doug is, I'm a big fan of Doug.
Oh, Pine Creek.
He is very explicit about him not liking the what he calls boring, where they've gone over, he's been over this stuff so many times.
Totally. Yeah, I guess when I'm training people in SE, especially on the weekends, I warn people against a lot of things that Doug is allowed to do. Pine Creek is allowed to do those things because it's like a chess player. Until you're really good, no, the answer is you do not move F3 or F6. You just don't make that move. When you're a chess master, you understand you're allowed to move F3 or F6. You can do that. And if you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. It's just a good rule of thumb. Don't make the F3 or F6 move. Anyway, howdy. We are doing interviews today. Would you like to be interviewed today?
Yeah,
No?
She would love it.
She would love it.
She's saying no.
I'm gonna clear the seat and clean this thing.
No. So it's being streamed live to the internet right now.
Yeah, we're on live stream in the moment.
Hello, internet.
Yeah, that's the main one. Cordial curiosity. That's from Blade Runner, right?
I only saw Blade Runner
No?
once. I'm afraid. I don't remember.
Sounds very Vangelis to me. So, is anybody speaking in Discord? Things we should
somebody
respond
said
to?
hello. I'm saying hi
Hello
back.
to Discord.
Hi, Discord. I guess it's today. Hi, looking at the camera.
Sure. Yeah, you can look up at the camera. They can hear you plenty well. So I'm going to grab some juggling balls and stand out in front and try to attract some people to an empty seat.
Oh yeah.